Hi, and thanks for watching another instructional video for CSCI 1300. In this video, we will talk about infinite loops with while loops and how you can avoid 3 common errors when creating a loop so that it doesn't run continuously forever and ever. The first example that I'd like to show you is an example where a programmer has set up a loop correctly and it is syntactically correct. It will compile and run. However, if we execute the program, notice that what happens is that we actually get stuck in an infinite loop. Oh no, count is continuously 0 and it just keeps running no matter what we do. One thing to note is that you can kill a process using Control-C or Command-Z in the terminal by clicking on the terminal and using this command. And you can see here that this is the Control-C command that is stopping the infinite loop. The other way that you could do a kill command would be to stop the terminal and open it back up. So I'm going to clear my terminal and I'm going to start over again. So in this example, we have a count which is set to 0, and when we printed it in the loop, count was always 0. So the reason why this loop continued forever and ever was because count was never updated. So inside of our loop, we have to make sure that whatever is controlling our loop condition, in this case count being less than 10, it has to eventually reach a terminating value. So we add 1 to count so that it reaches a termination. Eventually count will become 1 less than 10, and when count reaches 10, the entire loop will stop because our condition will become false. The next kind of example that we're going to talk about would be if we have kind of the opposite approach, where say we start with a large number like 20 or something like that, and we're doing some operation with another variable inside of our loop, or printing something like that. We're doing some kind of operation, and the variable that we're using to control the loop is set to a large value, but never actually gets decremented. So if we were to do this and we were to see out the income, and run the code, we would again have this problem where income just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it will never stop. So in this kind of an example, we need to do the opposite, which would be that we need to decrease by 2, or by 1 actually. So what we're saying here is year minus minus. This is the same thing as saying year is equal to year minus 1. So we're decreasing by 1 every time that the loop executes. So eventually the year will become 0. And when the year becomes 0, then this entire condition check will become false and our loop will terminate. And lastly, we have one other kind of condition that could cause a loop to continuously run. And that would be if we set up a loop and we accidentally leave a semicolon after our conditional statement. So we say while, parentheses, whatever we're checking for. And if we leave a semicolon here, that will continuously run the loop. So notice that if I run this program, we're actually running code here, but nothing's happening. We don't even print hello. The reason why is because we're stuck on line 26 trying to figure out what's going on inside of the compiler. The compiler doesn't know what to do, and so it gets stuck trying to execute. So always make sure that when you set up your loop, you're not putting a semicolon after the parentheses of your argument, your conditional check, on the first line of the while loop. So now that we've removed that, we should be able to actually print hello in the correct number of times. And why is this happening? Oh no, the reason why is because we had the same problem as before. We did not set a value to increase num. So we had to increase num here. And as long as num is growing towards our terminating value, we'll eventually reach termination. So we run it one more time. You can see that we print only the number of times we wanted. We printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Even though we started num at 0, we went to 1 less than 5, which would be 0 to 4 is still 5 executions. We could also set num to 1 and go to 6 and or less than or equal to 5, and we would have the same number of executions. That's all for infinite loops. Thanks and happy coding.